Hey everybody. Okay, sorry. Tomorrow's video took a little bit longer than I had expected, but it's all right. Okay. Let's see if we can if we can't get this show on the road. Hey, how is everybody? Hey, Sleepy Tummy. Hey, TX Fire. Hey, Fixin' Post. Hey, Shapster. Hey, Drum. Hey, Obotify. How are you all? Oh, that's right. I have the Dimension mod installed. Oh, well. I'll just have to not use it. Because it's like a... yeah, it's a planes up here. Okay, well, that doesn't matter. Anyway. So how has the weekend treated you all? Man. Oh, you can see my shadow as I glide around. Isn't this something? Hey, Universon. You change your name a lot, don't you, Universals? But yeah, anyway. So, how's it looking with shaders? I'm thinking I may be able to, since I added all that Java RAM, might be able to actually just use this for now. I don't know, we'll see. So yeah, I'm thinking I'll make a building here. Working 7/7 weekend does not exist. Oh my god, I feel so bad for you, man. I mean, what can you do, you know? Thankfully, there will come a day where that is not the case. At least I hope. You know, don't give up hope on yourself. You never know. Things can change. I wish you the best of luck though, Drum. Seriously, that's a hard... I can work another 7 days? Oh man. Use Black Hack. What is Black Hack? And why should I use it? Huh? Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Whoops. Rip? I don't know. Huh? Everybody going, huh? Huh? Something up? Something up that I don't know? I was just making fun of Poncho Hamster for saying, huh. I wasn't, like, doing anything special. Don't start being memed now. Actually, I kind of like that. Yeah. Refresh the stream. What do you mean? My stream ended? No, it didn't. No, I'm still live according to this thing. Hmm? Oh, well, if it did for a second, like, I can't control that. It's, well, I'm not uploading anything any longer, so that shouldn't affect anything. I don't know. This internet can be so fucky. But whatever, let's not worry about it. Let's not worry about it. It's all good now. So yeah, let's see here. Questions. It's usually a fun time for all. Okay, have I ever had a bad experience on my Discord server? Yeah, there have been a few idiots who joined who have, like, tried to run the place or tried to be a pest. And, yeah, we banned them. Nothing new there, really. It's just, you know, you gotta be on the lookout for people like that. But, nothing too bad, really. Damn it, what is with the rendering in 1.18? It's, they did something to this game. I don't know. But a Discord server raid, on the other hand, like, I don't know what we would do if we got raided. Like, we'd probably just have to close down joining for a bit. If that happened. Like, I don't know. That would be very fucky. Like, I could see that being a real problem someday if somebody decided they wanted to trouble us. They could just use, you know, Discord itself to raid us. And there you go. But I don't know. Hopefully we don't ever have a problem like that. I don't know. That one 8-year-old kid, yeah, he was just too clueless for his own good, really. I don't really blame him, per se. Turns out, yeah, you gotta have a, to have a Discord account, you gotta be 13. At least. And a lot of kids have access to Discord because their parents just don't know any better. In many cases. And, you know, I don't blame them. Discord is a very Zoomer millennial thing. If you aren't, you know, over the age of... Or if you're not under the age of, I don't know, 30, 40 something. Depends. You may be clueless and have no clue what your kids are up to. I imagine that's going to be a problem when we're all older, have kids and so on. It sucks, but that's the way of life. Kids will always be into stuff you don't want. Only a social media site uses YouTube. Well, I hope you don't have to stay on YouTube forever. I hope you can branch out and, like, visit other sites. I would hate for somebody to be stuck on one site forever. Especially if that's like Reddit or wherever. Oh, fuck. Copy. Get rid of this bot real fast. God damn, they just like pop up like mad. Every stream, I swear to God. Anyway, have I been working with Fit on the merch thing? Oh, this is an old question. Yeah, I worked with Fit on the merch thing. I think it's pretty obvious at this point. Not exactly a groundbreaking, you know, earth-shattering revelation. He approached me in, I want to say it was May, June, somewhere in there. And he wanted to do merch, and he was like, I wanted to have good merch, I want to have people appreciate it, etc., etc. And I'm like, all right, yeah, sure. I'll let you use Space Falc. Why not? And it was great, great publicity, I guess. Made money. You know, it worked. A lot of people, especially Europeans, had issues with like importation because it got really expensive for them. And you know, I feel bad for those types. Can't really do anything because like transport costs are what they are. You know, you're just kind of along for the ride. So hey, you know, you can't really do anything about that. Hopefully the next time something like that happens, we can pretty reasonably accommodate people. I don't know. It's so hard to say what will or won't happen. But yeah, good question. Whoops. There we go. Let's see here. Have I ever spoken in ASMR voice as a joke? I think I've spoken like this once or twice, right? I could do that one day. But I have a feeling that would shoot my voice something fierce, so I don't know. You don't mind YouTube's the only content you watch with historical stuff and nerdy stuff? Yeah. Same. I feel you. That is exactly the stuff that I watch and listen to. I'm an information carnivore. I've always got to have info. Like, to an absurd degree. Like, I'm always watching, I don't know, Smarter Every Day and Minute Physics videos and whatever the hell else, TEDx, you know, stuff that comes on. It's really good stuff, honestly. I feel like we're in a golden age of content creation still, despite the stupidity of certain, shall we say, overbearing authoritarian types. We still end up having a pretty good amount of stuff to do. It's, we're not in a drought. We're not in an information drought yet. I will say that. It's not like it was with cable and satellite, how the barrier to entry was so unbelievably high you couldn't reasonably expect new shit to come on. Yeah, Vsauce. Oh, I love Vsauce. Hey, yellow sign. But yeah, like, with YouTube content, we've got a decent amount of it now. People can just kind of do whatever. And it's not too outrageous to try to get in on it, you know? And so we're still in that golden age, as it were. I'm sure that will end at some point, just because, like, anytime there's a good sort of mix of fun and interesting stuff, you can bet there will be, you know, the forces that be will move in to quash it over time. I wouldn't be shocked if at some point they make you get a license to be a YouTube content producer. That wouldn't shock me at all. I'm surprised it hadn't already happened, honestly. Just because that's the sort of bullshit they love to pull. The authoritarian types love regulation because it's a barrier to entry. It's an easy way of weeding out those who are either not committed or have too much to lose, you know, and it crushes a competitor from arising too. So, like, if you're hoping there's going to be a YouTube, I don't know, a rival to YouTube, that ain't going to happen. They'll do what Facebook is doing and Twitter is begging, and they'll beg for regulation to the point where it stamps out any potential for a rival. It's really a shame, too, because it's kind of what made Facebook and all those other places interesting to go to, is that they were initially unique. And then I guarantee you they won't be by the end of the century. By the end of the century, they'll be a shambling corpse. But hey, only time will tell. Which Vsauce? I only ever watched Vsauce 1. I can't stand the Vsauce spinoffs. It's just not the same. Vsauce is really kind of like, I don't know what happened to, like, slow down their content production, but, like, I used to love their videos. I don't know what happened with them. It's such a damn shame. It really is. I wish they would go back to their roots a little bit. I feel like that's what happens to all the major content creators. They lose sight of who they were, to a degree. They get too big, and they just kind of go off the beaten path, and they're no longer fun. They're no longer interesting. I don't know. It's very perplexing. They're just kind of there. I don't know. Some of their stuff's still good, though. That's the problem. Like, it's not all bad. Makes leaving them all that much harder. Because, like, nobody will forget Vsauce for a very long time. Even after they're no longer doing anything. You'll still people go, hey, Vsauce. Michael here. You know. It's permeated the general psyche of the internet. Very strange how a phenomenon can start and everybody knows what it is without even seeing it. Very curious. But hey, that's just life. I'm very happy, though, that I was born in a time I was born in, because I got to see so much stuff that a lot of the kids today aren't even capable of really envisioning. Like, how many of you can genuinely go, oh, I remember a time where there was no internet. Like, there was, you go out and play with your friends. And I'm sure a lot of people, a lot of the kids who are kids today still do that. You know, I still see kids outside playing all the time outside my neighborhood. But, I don't know. There's something about it. It's just, it feels different now. The, what would you call that? The Overton window, I guess? The culture has changed. Everything is different. And it's scary. Oh, I was with it. But then they changed what it was, and now what it is scary and weird to me. And it'll happen to you. Props if you understand where that reference is from. If you know who I was quoting. If you're a Simpsons fan, you might understand that reference. And if you do, congrats, you have no life. You never watched Filthy Frank? Yeah, don't worry, I didn't either. I was super into the internet when he was popular, I just never cared. But speaking of no life, guess what? Tomorrow is. Next episode. Get hype. Be there or be square for the premiere. You had your childhood like that. Best net you could get at the time was ISDN. Rarely anyone had it. It was expensive, even mobile car. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It was something. It was a purer, more innocent age where we weren't, you know, so hinged on shit someone said online. Nobody cared, you know? Like, the internet was a realm all to its own and had almost no overlap of any kind with the real world. And you could just say or do whatever the fuck you wanted. And you unplug and you leave. And it's the internet. It's gone. It's wherever else. It's not in your daily life. It's not in your face. It isn't in your Facebook feed. It didn't matter. Those were truly simpler and in many ways better times. Because now I don't know that there's ever going to be a day like that ever again. Or an age like that ever again. Where you have no idea what someone is doing and you don't care. And you have no reason to care. Because they're not posting about it on social media or where have you. So I don't know. We shall see what that, what this life brings to us. Hopefully we can all unplug at some point and find our own personal zen in life. Hopefully. Most underrated president. God, I don't know. I don't know fuck about the presidents. I'm sorry. I'm not a politic type. I'm a leave me the hell alone and let me game type. I just want to grill. Isn't that sad? You live long enough to see yourself become the villain. You live long enough to see yourself become the boomer. Is that not just depressing? But I guess that's all our fates, you know? Our parents were very likely, you know, their own people. And they felt however they thought and felt. And then you came along and ruined everything. I'm fucking with you. It's not that bad. But in all seriousness, though, I have heard, you know, life of a parent isn't an easy one because you're never the same. having kids changes you. Makes you a, I don't know, makes you more of a hard ass, I guess. Something like that. Okay. Yeah, I'm digging that. That's a nice wall. Meanwhile, the silence. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. How's cyberbullying real like that, bro? Just turn off the computer. Yeah. Yeah, back in the day, you could do that. I really honestly don't think that's possible to get away with anymore. Back in the day, you could cyberbully people. And it didn't fucking matter because you could turn off the internet. You could turn it off and go outside. And that's routinely what we told people to do in trolling and other things. And some of them would, some of them wouldn't. And then life just got so much more hectic and more entangled. Now, like you can't get away with anything now. It really is terrible. Oh well. The Wild West of the internet is over. We kind of have to move on. I guess in a way, some people are glad they or lucky rather they didn't have to live in that internet time. Even though I'd personally say they missed out. You missed out on a great era of the internet, the early 2000s. Till I want to say the early 2010s even. Some of y'all are just not fortunate enough to have been born in the right era or to be old enough in the right time. Such is life, you know? But, on the bright side, I will say that there are likely to be eras of yours that you will live to see that will go bye-bye. And you'll be able to brag to the younger generations. You know, you'll have your own Woodstock, as it were. God, Woodstock, that's such a fucking dated reference. But yeah, something like that. The silent generation. Ah, that's what you meant. Well, the silent generation is silent because 90% of them are dead. They were all born around this time 100 years ago. Most of them haven't lived long enough to see it. No offense to them. I'm sure they were good people. I'm just saying, like, they're not here for a reason. It's not their fault. It just is what it is. But hey, you know, I'm sure there's a generation or two that you'll miss out on, that you had no clue would even exist. Yeah, I like it. But anyway, you get really nostalgic about the games between 2008 and 2012. Yeah, that was a good time too. Definitely. Man, how am I so hardworking? I don't know. I don't find this to be hard work is the reason. Like, it always kind of makes me chuckle and go, what do you mean hard work? I'm just throwing blocks together in Minecraft. Like, this ain't no thing. Wait a minute. Oh no, did I mess up? Yeah, I messed up. That explains it. Ah, there's a second. Okay. But yeah, I can't believe it's been 5 years now, roughly. In a month, it'll be a full-fledged 5 years since I began work on this place. I can't believe time like that has passed either. Watch Markiplier before he reached 1 million. It's something you can brag about. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, you'll have various small little, you know, seemingly nothing achievements or nothing experiences that will, at the moment, it won't seem like it was anything. It won't feel like it was anything because, you know, oh, I watched PewDiePie when he was only at 100,000 subs or shit like that. You're like, yeah, I remember that time too. But it's not something important at the time because you don't think about it. You don't know that it will be a big deal or that people will make a big deal out of it until suddenly here it is, a big deal has been made. And you will be able to go, oh yeah, I remember that time. I was there, or I was here, or I was doing this, I was doing that. You'll have your own little miniature, oh yeah, I was doing this at this time. And you won't think anything of it when you're doing it. Because, I mean, who the fuck does, right? Like, you don't think about when you're driving your car and you're just going somewhere and it's mundane. But if you saw a deer or you hit a deer on the way, suddenly it's important. Or you saw someone dumping a body, but you weren't quite sure what it was in the moment. And then, you know, a week or so later, you realize what it is and you realize what you saw or what you potentially could have seen. Stuff like that. Like, I know that's a bit of a morbid example, but you know what I mean. Like, there are events in life that right now are happening that you're a part of or that you've had a hand in that you aren't even aware of. And at the time, you wouldn't think of it as anything. It's just no big deal. It's like, oh yeah, I was taking out the trash. Whoop-de-doo. But like, it can blossom into something more. That's really kind of like the one of the unexpected beauties of life. How shit can just happen out of nowhere. And you're just kind of like, whoa, that puts everything I was doing into a different light. You watched me before I was 10K. You're such a veteran. Yes, you are, Poncho Hamster. And I appreciate that. Thank you so much, man. You're a true vet train. You were here before 10,000. But in reality, let's be honest, that's not that important. At least I don't think. I don't know. Like I said, it can change in retrospect. You never know. A few days ago, you watched a video about interdimensional bridge. Oh, really? That was a cool build. Oh, but yeah, it was very colorful. About 300 yen. Oh, thank you, Zolgir. Thank you for your donation, man. I'm sure I didn't say your name right, but thank you anyway. 300 yen. Well, that's nice of you. You either become part of the story or become the observer. Well, that's the thing. You do both. You are not just part of a story. You are also an observer of other people's stories. You are an NPC in the background of someone else's story that is their life. And you may never know it. Or maybe you will know it. Who knows? Maybe it will become super obvious to you in time. Maybe it will never matter at all. Who's to say? That's life. We all play our little roles, shuffle on and then off the stage, and maybe a few of us get to see, I don't know, a few extra years. Maybe some of us only have half that time. Really hard to say, you know. All of us are born to die. And as depressing as that may sound, it's unfortunately the truth. But that doesn't mean it's all worthless. That doesn't mean it isn't something you should pursue. Find what makes you happy. Make yourself into the thing you wish to see. Become the change you wish to have. Jack doing philosophy feels tiny speck of dust in infinite universe. Well, I hate to say this, but we are all but mere dust in the wind. Kansas said it best, all we are is dust in the wind. But that doesn't mean that it's meaningless, that it's worthless. You don't want there to be a grander meaning to everything in life. You want that meaning to be more personal, instead of this grand overarching thing. Whew. The problem with meaning is that people want it to be all-consuming. And you can't do that. You can't have meaning become all-consuming. All-consuming meaning consumes all, meaning there's no room for anything else. So if you have an idea that doesn't gel with that all-consuming meaning, then it's worthless. So if you wanted to be a writer, but you being a writer was not in service of that all-consuming meaning, you know, the meaning of life. What is the meaning of life? Many people have asked. And there is none. In that there is no big directive. There's no big overarching meaning that you should be trying to seek. There's a series of little tiny meanings that you should be going after. You know, small battles, personal things here and there. And it's in doing those that we find the grander meaning of life. Not just, you know, little things here or there, but like anything and everything you want can really only be found through your own personal struggles. Let's put some chiseled stuff there. So yeah, I hope my incoherent ramblings help someone. Or not, whichever. Kansas, Dust in the Wind, yeah, I know. It's a good song, I swear. Even if it is a little depressing in ways. I remember my mother saying that that's one of the most depressing songs she'd ever heard, was Dust in the Wind, and I was like, yeah. It can be depressing if you aren't prepared for the message it has. But I find it shockingly empowering. Let's see here. People try to leave a mark on the world, but eventually it all erodes away. Well, yes, but that doesn't make the mark worthless. How was my day? My day's been pretty good, Hyperbell. Hypobly, sorry. With my PC specs, the RTX looks epic. There you go. There are my PC specs. CPU 24 AMD Ryzen 9 39X, 12-core processor, display 920 1017 NVIDIA, GeForce RTX 3070 PCI SSE 2, 3.20 NVIDIA 457.51. I have no idea what half of that shit means, but there you go. Hope that helps. By the way, what am I drinking? Oh yeah, I got a nice fruit tea. It's dragon fruit mango with green tea. Really good. Do I want that to be played at my funeral? Yeah, sure. I don't mind. Again, that song will be depressing to those who have not accepted its message. It doesn't matter when or where you hear it. It will be depressing if you don't know what it means. If you're not prepared to be dust in the wind, then never, any point you hear it is you're never going to be ready for it. It's only by being ready for the message it has that you don't find it depressing. I find it empowering. Am I still friends with Alpha? Of course. I talk to him every day. I haven't played a game with him in a while. He's been busy with his girlfriend and his job and his school and his other bullshit. He leaves almost no time for his best friend in the whole wide world. But that's okay. I don't really have time for him either. I've been busy with this. Doing prep for, you know, episodes, videos, and just general stuff. It's, you know, it's a time-consuming thing to be a YouTuber. So much shit that I haven't done that I feel like I should get done. But sadly, there are only 24 hours in a day. Maybe one of these days I'll get everything I want done. I don't know. You just subscribed. Well, thank you, Enchanted Flames. I don't see the notification unless you subscribe more. Oh, fuck. Unless you subscribed a little bit more. I don't know. Less than recent, shall we say? But oh well, either way. Thank you for coming aboard, man. You tried dragon fruit, but it's painfully boring fruit. Oh, well, that's why I drank it with things other than just dragon fruit. How does dragon fruit taste? It's got a sort of mellow taste to it. That's probably why he says, you know, it's boring. I wouldn't say it's boring as much as it's like just very mellow. Like me. It's not the sort of thing that's gonna like knock your socks off. But it's still pretty good for what it is. Let's see here. I mentioned Pyrobyte gave me a command block, but I didn't do anything with it. Do I know of anyone else who might have been given a command block? He probably gave stuff like that to Sato. And I know Tristan was in on their back door at that time. Oh. Ah, KH3A, thank you for subscribing, man. Cheers. But anyway, the command block that I got, since it was deleted by the illegal items plugin, anyone else he would have given it to, it would have just had the same thing would have happened to any copies that he gave out. I don't know how many in total he spawned in, but yeah, I can firmly say it wouldn't have mattered. Really a shame too, because it was such a cool item, but like you couldn't even decorate with them. That would have been the ultimate flex, to decorate with a command block. Sadly, it just wasn't possible. That, and I'm pretty sure Housemaster would have pitched a bitch fit the moment he found out that those things were in circulation. Because he probably would have... Well, I don't know. Command blocks were already disabled through the server config. So, like, even by the time they were capable of being spawned in through the various back doors, you still wouldn't have had anyone with one. Still wasn't going to happen. Just because, like, House is not that stupid anymore. I mean, it's just how it is. No, I do not know House. When I'm done with that section, can I fly around? Yeah, I'll do a flyover. Actually, fuck it. I'll do it right now. Why not? Just look at it, guys. Ain't it pretty? You can see the central pillar fully lit up. The auroras above it. The rest of the city around. Like, there's just so much here. Like, to really make it feel like it dwarfs you, like it should, you know? This is what it's like from the ground level. Like, I'm just gonna walk around a little slowly instead of flying around like normal. just to show off what it's like at person height. Just how unimaginably large a place like this is. This isn't even a full kilometer cubed, you know, a square kilometer area. House is not stupid anymore. Well, neither is George Bush 420. I'm just saying, like, they wised up because they were burned in the past. I mean, to be fair, as stupid as House was to run player-made code back in the day, like, so many other people had to learn that lesson too. It's really not even funny. You just don't hear about them. Like, how many people had to learn the hard way, whitelist your server because of the fifth column? Like, in all fairness, that wasn't a lesson a lot of people were in a position to need to learn until suddenly one day they had to. Until it was painfully obvious you needed to know that, you needed to do that. What could you do? And yeah, that's how it is. Like, I can't blame the people who got burned by something they didn't know they were going to get burned by until they were burned by it. You just got to deal with it, you know? Shaders make 1,000 times better. Well, I used to be annoyed with shaders because it ruined the original aesthetic. Heavy air quotes. But, like, not really. It's okay. Shaders, they work. They're alright. I'm not against shaders anymore, like I used to be. You would walk around just to look for an ice cream shop. Well, I don't think I have one here yet. Though it is something impressive to be able to just, like, marvel and gaze and look up at all these huge buildings. That's the feeling that I hoped to create when I made this place. But when it's day, it kills your eyes. Yeah, the light will do that. You might want to turn down your monitor brightness if you're, you know, one of those types. You love the way it looks. I do too, man. Oh, I thought that was a lighting error. Holy shit, that's just ray tracer. My bad. Because, like, World Edit leaves lighting errors all over the place. So I just kind of figured that's what that was. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, despite it being blocky with Minecraft, good shaders make it in the most tangible game. Yeah, it definitely is. It's just breathtaking. Still a little framey when I look that way, but it's pretty good otherwise. We've got these giant factory buildings over here with villagers popping out for some reason. I thought about culling them, but now, I don't know. What would I win if I win no life? I don't know. You got your COVID booster. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, Divine. Or maybe I'm happy to hear that. I don't know. I have no idea what the COVID booster is like. Do I use 1.18 blocks? Of course. Will I do an ISO render? You know, I'm actually considering giving a world download to Turban to have him do a 1.18 render of this place because he's really good at rendering. Either Turban or Herm. I think it was Herm who did the original render of the third site, the iconic one that everybody knows about today. So I don't know, we'll see. But speaking of, I've got a lot of really good stuff planned for that cinematic that I'm working on. I've gotten a good minute and a half of footage that I've edited together to the music in question that I'm using. And damn if it isn't fine. It's some of my best work, seriously. Like, holy shit, I am so proud of what I've done already, and it's not even a fourth of the way done. And yeah, like, there's just so much left to do. Oof. I wish I had the time to devote to just that, and I could just blow off everything else. But I don't know, we'll see. See, now this is the kind of cramped feel that I like. Oh, hey, there's that house I did from that short. Oh, hey, we're almost back to the starting point. Almost. I'm gonna have to make another solid obsidian building of some kind, because I like that jet black look to it. Do I have a favorite 2BTT YouTuber? Yeah, I guess Fast Vincent. I like his stuff the most, because Sal barely does anything these days. Fitz content is Fitz content. And Sal is, or not Sal, Baron Dome doesn't do 2BGT stuff anymore, so it's really kind of just Fast Vincent at this point. Am I still in contact with Pyro? No. Sadly, Pyro has abandoned everything. He did a long time ago. I hadn't talked to him in ages. As cool as Pyro was, I really wish he hadn't just up and vanished. The Dirt Mansion needs its own Dirt Mansion might be in the cinematic. You never know, Poncho Hamster. Why don't I like View Bob? I don't like View Bob. It looks weird with View Bob. Don't you mean without? I mean, yeah, it'll look weird with it, in my opinion. I don't want it. I've always walked around straight like this. I don't know. By the way, that Fast Vincent does his cinematic stuff. You like the way that... Yeah. His is pretty good, too. Now, I've got to ask. I was busy doing No Life back, you know, Saturday evening. Did Fast Vincent stream? Because he was involved. Gotta watch the thing at 0.2 speed for the Dirt Mansion. Well, you may not have to watch that slow. But you'll be able to see the Dirt Mansion, don't worry. The Joe Dirt Mansion. No, you didn't catch it, okay. Well, I hope Fast Vincent streamed. That's all I can say. I don't actually know if his streams are available on his channel. I looked, because he said he streamed, what was it, last week or week before? And I didn't see anything, so I couldn't tell you. But, yeah, he should. You were balls deep at the time. Well, lucky you. You don't think so, but thank you for the spoiler. I didn't say anything about the spoiler. I was just wondering if he streamed. I didn't say anything about who won or lost or died or lived or any of that. I was just curious if he was... I was involved with No Life itself. I couldn't break away to see if he was streaming, is what I mean. But he was involved with it. So, like, I hope he streamed his POV. Because me, Bezo, and I think Rfresh are the only two actually... Oh, and Maxi Taxi. We're the only ones actually making vids. And it's kind of like, it's kind of lonely. I want there to be more No Life content. It's really good stuff. Jack, you can see their chords for your advantage if you want. They hide their chords by that thing most people ignore, targeted fluid block. Oh yeah, well, I don't think that'll matter too much. Knowing coordinates of people. I know that Sleuthing and Rfresh, well, Sleuthing doesn't make videos, but Rfresh, I think he does. I don't know. We'll have to see. His stuff is important. Okay. Let's just hope that next week is the final week of No Life, and that I don't have to keep doing it so that I can focus on the races. The Minecraft races thing is coming up. Actually, I want... That starts this Friday, come to think of it. Damn, that's soon. That's soon. Ooh. kind of like how that looks. However, I don't want the air. Stack at 40 without air. Oh wow, somehow that isn't the maximum height. I'm shocked. But anyway, what's the races? Ah, yes, Minecraft Races. It's an experiment where players are assigned through a mod. You are assigned a race, and you become that race. And you're not. It's not a roleplay thing per se. It's more of a. It's an anarchy environment, is what it is. And we're given our own agency to basically be whatever we're gonna do. And it's gonna be interesting. I can't say precisely what it will turn out to be, but basically it's a bunch of people in a pseudo 2B2T environment. We are given certain limitations on like what we can or can't do, so no hacking. But you know, we can group up, form factions as necessary, as desired. You can start a race war if you want and kill other players who are whatever. You can... What's another really important thing that's... People are talking about teaming up and inciting. Lots of inciting is being planned as we speak. That's going to be something. Just look it up. It was a pretty popular little experiment a while ago. How are the crocodiles? I don't know. I don't live near crocodiles. Florida has crocodiles. You're thinking about Mississippi, you're in the wrong section of wrong neck of woods. I know that Florida has crocs. Or no, that's alligators, my bad. Crocs and alligators are different. Mississippi, Louisiana have alligators. As well as Florida. Crocodiles are... I want to say those are in, like, Africa. One of the oldest reptiles in the world. Curious how many manual quartz blocks are on Space Valk 3 to create a world safe stats. Should. But anything that I've placed is not even remotely close. You can tell what items I do favor because their numbers are high. 19,000 smooth quartz stairs. Polished blackstone button. Trying to find out what else. Oh, I saw it. 37,000 sea lanterns. Aha, 49,000 blocks of quartz. But that's nowhere near accurate. Because all of the stuff I've laid on 2B2T wouldn't count toward this. Because it's a brand new save file when you make a world download. So as a result, there's no real way to know. Not without going on 2B2T itself, but I don't plan on doing that for a while. I plan on maybe going for my 10th anniversary, but I don't intend to play there ever again. And so getting in the front door is not even remotely conducive to fun. But we'll see. Alligators have a V-shaped snout and crocodiles have a U-shaped snout. Okay. Well, that's cool, but I don't think we've got crocodiles living near here. We've got alligators. Them gators is everywhere. So it's like the stats after the outer ring. Yeah. It's not even gonna be accurate because it's not going to count everything I've set with World Edit itself. And so doing things by hand is just a way to like more intimately detail everything. But like you're not getting the whole story. Cuz like my playtime, I guarantee you my playtime across all my accounts is probably a year or more. Possibly more. I've got a long playtime. Not as long as some people, I'm sure, especially people who've AFK'd nonstop with their bots and stuff, but like actually playing playtime, not just like, oh look, I bought 2v2t because I run a shop or some shit. Like, you know, Florida men are entertaining. Okay, no idea what that means, but alright. Finally figured out how to change your name. He was Christy Rice, now you're new. Okay. I liked Christy Rice. I could actually read it. DJ Butt Cracker. Yeah, change your name back. I don't like that. Anyway, the Central Spire of Space Valkyrie is 90,793 quartz, not even including... Yeah, I know, right? It's pretty absurd. What was originally the biggest part is now very, very tiny. The central ring used to be everything, and now it's like maybe a quarter of everything. Or no, not even a quarter, maybe a tenth of everything. I guess a tenth is probably more accurate. Did I like 2B2T at all? Of course! I loved how 2B2T used to be. What it was nothing short of amazing. It was this interesting, dynamic place. You could always go to shitpost, and there was always someone online. There wasn't this air of super importance to it, because nobody understood how 2B2T would change. But there was always a way to have fun. Shit. Okay, that ain't gonna work. Let's just select the face. There we go. I think I should do like the wasteland to be usual, otherwise I don't find it bearable. Music's a bit loud. Oh yeah, that track was loud. Wasn't a whole lot I could do about that. Sorry if that one was loud though. What's my thoughts on Endtopia? I never got to do what I wanted at Endtopia. I'm kind of disappointed about it, but it's too late to be disappointed about it now. Endtopia had a good run. Don't worry about it. I'm just glad I was able to be there. Even if it wasn't a whole long time. I at least got to see it for what it was. Oh, I have a download of it. Oh my god. Oh. Fucking hell, I keep yawning. But yes, I have a world download of it if, maybe we can tour that later. I don't know. Hello, I see an inconsistency. Ah. You played on 2B2 beta before and after Sal made a video on it. Uh-huh. How was that? I imagine you got inundated with a lot of travelers after that. A lot of smelly tourists. Fish and travelers begin to smell after 3 days. 100 or so people joined. Good grief. Well, I mean, what can you do, you know? I can remember a long time ago there was this prison server that I played right around the time I discovered 2B2T. I was obsessed with it about 10 years ago. And it was called Killian Detention Center or whatever. And I enjoyed it for what it was, but it was very cringy toward the end. People there took it way too seriously. Got to the point where it was like, why bother? Do I remember Fake Herm, Fake Fit? Yes, I remember that. Remember joining, didn't know the Vinicius server was full. Uh-huh. Yeah, I know, right? Imagine hearing for the first time that a big YouTuber made a video about your private clubhouse. And now everybody wants to play on your private clubhouse, and there's nothing you can do about it. I never bothered playing on 2B2 beta because playing on beta seemed like a huge task after 1.16. Yeah, I can't blame you on that one. I couldn't imagine going back to beta. That would be painful. What's the hardest build on Space Falc? Gosh. I really couldn't say there's anything that's like particularly hard. It was more of a there are lots of bits that just take a lot of time, but nothing that's like exclusively really hard. Oh shit. Wow. Well, that ate through that. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm really liking this building design, even though it's a little bright. A little hard to see. All that glitters is sea lanterns. No way, the infamous ghost channel, Jack the Clippa, that Poncho Hamster totally doesn't run. And totally isn't trying to, you know, make it seem like he's more than one person. Oh, hey, Zero. Thoughts on NoCom? No comment. No, I'm kidding. NoCom was definitely a groundbreaking exploit. You're gonna see so many more exploits like Log4j and NoCom in the future. Get used to it. Because that sets the stage for a ton of stuff like that, where using bots and really intricate algorithms, things like Project Copenheimer and other things like that, where basically just through the sheer amount of autistic coding that goes into these botnets and these networks and other things like this, you're just going to be outdone by machines, basically. And, yeah, good luck. Enjoy not being able to compete. Because you're not gonna. There's no way in hell you stay out of their sights, and that they don't know who you are, they don't figure it out. Because, even with an alt, like, there's just no way to really... There's never going to be a way to keep your base safe ever again. Like, shit like Copenheimer and Project No Comms and other things like that, they demonstrate that really good. That machine learning is just going to be the thing. That's going to be the thing to beat. And I'm sorry, if you're John Henry and you're trying desperately to fight against the steam shovel, you're not winning. I hope those of you who are smart enough can read between the metaphors. But yeah, realistically, like the era of using machines to grief and figure out locations and intel and ideas and secrets and shit, that's gonna run rampant now. Log4j, no comms. Yeah, those are really good proof of concepts of just that very thing. The ability to compromise a system is just so much easier than it's ever been now. And you have a bunch of autists playing a block game to thank for it. Like trying to prison break out of it. Always thought GBT players had focused on destroying the server so nobody would play on it ever again. Well, that was an idea once upon a time. But now I think exploiting the player base for laughs is more along the lines of what they want to do. The hardcore types want to just fuck with people. Because it's funny. It gets laughs. That's it. Or you are a shop network like Shulker Road, and you're making thousands and thousands of dollars a month. In which case, the server is a lucrative business opportunity after a lucrative business opportunity. Hard to say. So many people are every which way. They want to use their knowledge to be productive. Or they should use their knowledge to be productive. Yeah. But they won't. But then again, I mean, the amount of people in the world who genuinely believe in, like, the betterment of mankind, those people are exceedingly rare. Most people want to do a thing for either their own benefit or to get rich. That's really what it boils down to. And it's not necessarily wrong to think that way. But, like, don't fool yourself, you know? Don't always, you know, or where are the altruists? Where are the, you know, where are the philanthropists? Where are the people who, you know, want to better mankind? Like, you only get one Elon Musk at a time, okay? Like, you're not going to get another one for a very long time, I imagine. You're just going to have to deal with it. Unfortunately, you know, a lot of people are not willing to use their talent and ability to better other people's causes or conditions. They're very much, you know, self-centered that way, but we're all that way. Whoops. 70, so it's 80. Here we go. And, like, that's just the human condition, I guess. Hold on, cat bothering me. BRB. So yeah, you just gotta kind of take it for you know what it is. And no amount of anyone bitching or moaning or screaming or crying will make that any different. Yeah, come here. Come here, pretty girl. She's a pretty girl. Come up on my lap. Come say hi. Purr to the kitty. Purr to the audience. Yeah. People will kill the server, right? That's in line with their own personal desires, though. That's what I'm saying. They will keep exploits and secrets to themselves, all in the name of personal, you know, personal gratitude. It's human nature. The key, the real key, okay? You guys want to change the world and want to like actually make things genuinely better. If that's really truly what you know, any number of people want, you really want to change the world, harvest that greed. Make people work for you. Incentivize them to make it worth their while to use that greed in service of your cause. And if you do, you may yet find that the thing you want to see becomes reality. Do I have any Hershey's? No, I ate all the Hershey's Kisses. So sad. Oh well. You remember Cat appeared on your front porch? It was the best thing you had. Aw, good. Hope you took him in. Oh, you already dog your cat. Oh, never mind. Well, hey. It's okay. I've eaten all of my chocolate that I got from Christmas. Chocolate? Sadly, it's all ated. I 7-8-9'd it. Okay. Pause 1. Yeah. She's asleep. Shh. Nobody disturb her. But yeah, it's interesting. Oops. What? There we go. I was about to say, like, drain that water. Whoa. Set error stack 4. Cool. Okay, so the idea is I want to tear away this building from this building that I built. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that. Stack 40. There we go. But yeah, cats have weird personalities. One of their weird personalities is hating you all. Well, I think with cats, you have to be patient with them. A lot of cats have, like, they've undergone a lot of pain and abuse. Not even from you, but just living outside. A cat having to live outside is so hard for that cat. Because, like, nobody wants them. They probably have no real clear source of food. They are under constant threat from other cats, funny enough, or wild animals even. And so it's very much a, you know, kill or be killed world. And yeah, cats, small cats have it tough because their food for a lot of animals, bigger animals. And, you know, house cats, like, they're adapted for living in a house. That's the irony. They've kind of lost a lot of their feral instincts and ability because they've been domesticated by humans so much, you know. There's just not much of a reason for them to have retained some of those abilities, and so they're kind of helpless. Some of them are. You can still see them, you know, kind of making do. But even then, like, I feel bad for all cats. Cats that are outside without an owner. Have no home, no warmth to call their own. Poor little devils don't ask for much. It's only fair to help them. At least that's how I feel anyway. By the way, didn't know I saw changed your name to Duesburg Fan 19. Okay. Well, keeping track of people was never my strong suit, so sorry. Place white stained glass with air. There we go. Now we got a building. This is Mr. Bill Ding, everybody. Say hello to Mr. Bill and his ding. That joke was terrible, I know, but you gotta deal with it. It was meant to be a joke, a penis joke. This is Mr. Bill and his massive ding dong. But I didn't have a bell set to go off. Oh shit. And so the punchline didn't quite land. I'm also at that time of day where, like, I'm tired, so I'm rambling like an idiot. Bill Ding from Lego Island? Huge ass? Yes. Yes. Would I say Space Valkyria is aware of few, if not the most popular builds on 2? Yeah, it's pretty up there. I'm happy that people care and they want to see it. I got a Mike Hunt on the phone. Mike Hunt. Anybody want a Mike Hunt? Why, you little, when I get a hold of you, I'll stuff you so full of... I forget what Mo says. Oh shit. Not adventure mode. Okay. We have a huge ass, everyone. Huge ass. I think you could stand it to lose a couple of pounds, Mo. Do I have a huge ass? 25. Okay, yeah, that'll work. Cool. I wanted to make a little art thingy between the two of them. Oh no. Oh wait, no, okay, it's aligned. Cool. Drunken Jack? No, it's more like tripping on tiredness, Jack. I wouldn't say I'm drunk. I'm just like rambling because I'm tired and I don't have that inhibition, you know? You found your cat, second grade school has been 5 or 6 years. Oh, wow. Fuck. So you're in middle school, is what you're telling me. It's aligned, but not symmetrical. Well, no, it's not meant to be symmetrical. I don't care about the symmetry of the buildings, you know, over that. I just wanted them to be aligned, that's all. Yeah, 7, okay. What is it with all the kids wanting to be in my chat? No offense to any kids, but like... lately I've had a lot of kids wanna... There we go. Who's in middle school? Ew, well, I mean, I can't... I'm not gonna, like, make fun of him. He's in middle school. It is what it is, but, like... I'm just saying, the amount of kids who want to be in Discord and be on my chat, all that. $13. $17. There we go. Spooderman, yes. I'm only insert teenage years here. Yeah, probably. Is this building inspired by Petronas Towers? No. It's just something I came up with. All likenesses or coincidental appearances are merely happenstance. What's that disclaimer they put on most things? You know, any likenesses or resemblances to other people or real-life fictional places is just mere coincidence. Something like that. It's that. You're 17, you have to shave your head in 2 weeks for military service. Oh, God. Ooh, rip you, Poncho Hamster. Good luck. I don't know what military service will entail for you, but best of luck to you. Yikes. I'm so glad mandatory military service was not something I had to experience. This movie is a work of fiction. Any resemblance to real people is purely coincidental. Exactly. Yes. This building is a work of fiction. Any resemblance to real-life places is merely coincidental. Your mom is a work of fiction. Any resemblance to a real person is merely coincidental. Sorry. Sorry for moving my leg. Ellie, I didn't mean to wake you. It's okay. Lay your head back down. Go sleep. Enjoy that rest you're capable of having anywhere. Because I swear to God, she's capable of napping in any location. Okay, you leave now. It's so chill. Chat should pass by more often. Okay, we'll take care of Alondite. Alondite? I hope I said that right. You have a good idea. I should add a plane. No, I'm good. I don't want any, you know. I don't need 911 reasons to apologize. Yeah. Okay. It's missing something. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't you try to get down. Hello, you just finished sailing. Well, take care, Space Nerd. Or, welcome, Space Nerd. I'm sorry. Take care, Alondite. That's what I meant to say. Okay, it's this track right here. Oh, she's swishing her tail at me because I won't let her leave. Poor Will baby. Oh yeah, I just suddenly realized there's glass in here that I need to remove. How was your voyage, space nerd? Do. Set that to air. Carefully remove all the white glass. Alright, jump down. Oh! The X's look weird. Why not make it a sky bridge? Because I don't really want it to be a bridge, per se. It's more a connection. Or a point by which they are connected. It's hard to describe what I mean. Oh, wow. Maybe I ought to use amethyst crystals more often. But yeah, you're right. The X's do look a little strange. Best state objectively, not just the one I live in. Florida? I don't know. Good weather. Low income tax. Or no income tax. That's it. And a lot of really wacky shit happens, I guess. So you'd always have something interesting to read about on the news. Or hear about on the news. Other than that, I couldn't tell you a really truly good state. Thing of it is, I would have to have like firsthand experience living there, and I've only got firsthand living experience from like going and staying at my grandparents', not actually living there as an adult. Obviously, I was a kid at the time. But you get the idea. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 19. Let's try this. 2 from that edge, 1 from that edge, damn it. Okay, well that's not terrible. Let's knock those out. Okay. Oh. It erased some things. Let's do instead 45 without air. Oh, it's 1 block short. There we go. Oh, hey, Osmobite. Sad you missed the 100th. Glad to see the design. Designing a build inspired by Genshin Impact right now. Okay. Well, thank you so much, man. I've seen a lot of Genshin Impact stuff. I'm not, like, smitten with it, but, like, it's some pretty alright stuff from what I've seen. Oh, but yeah, it's something. Thank you so much, Osmobite, for the donation, man. You the MVP. Let's try just set sea lantern. How's it look? It's bright as all hell, but it isn't bad. The lore is cool. Good to just pass the time. Ah, I see. Well, thank you again for another donation, dude. Seriously. Oh, giant waterfall. That is really cool. Thank you so much, Poncho Hamster. That is a really, really, really cool idea. Oh, Drum, thank you for the donation too, man. Would blue glass work? Why did I block you on Discord? I forget. But I'm sure I had a reason. I don't just block people for no reason. Like, there was a reason, I know. I just don't remember. Because I don't remember precisely who you were. I remember you were probably bothering me with something. Like, excessively after I asked you to stop. Donating because you're bored. Well, thank you again, Osmobite. Jeez. Don't get too bored now. Okay, I'm going to have to put a little thingy here so that it doesn't, so that it meets flush with the glass. Dude, you're on fire tonight, man. Seriously. Let's see now. Here's Canada, literally the two most similar nations. Eh, they're not that similar. They're kind of similar, though. Okay, so that's the top. That's the bottom. Okay, cool. Then I'll set this one up here to water, or to blue glass, and then water. Air with, no, it's blue stained glass paints. Oh wait, that's right, we can, was it 46? Huh? Oh, that's right. Okay. There we go. That's how I can zip it up. All right, cool. Thank you for the idea, Poncho Hamster. This is a really good one. Set air. Stack it down. Set it obsidian. Stack it down. Booyah. What purpose have I built the red pipes? Just a way to move around. Yeah, they're a water transportation thing, and they're a water pipe that you can swim through, and allows you to get around to various places. It's really cool. I planned on having a ton of these pipes all over the place. They go to and from, well, pretty well everywhere, honestly. Goes up into the central pillar, off to various offshoot branches, you know, places like that. It's the water highway, basically. Just stuff like that. I got lots of crazy ideas. So stack, set it to obsidian, and stack it again. Whoops. Okay, add a glow squid. Ooh. All right, Poncho, you did well. I will let you. I will add a glow squid with your name on it to the center of this thing. And also, I will set it as Osmobite as well. Just cause you two have made my night. There we go. Break. Stack. Set obsidian. Stack the obsidian. Sweet. I really like how that looks. Have I thought about adding a ruined, abandoned section? No. Because it's, this is all, you know, this is all new. Like, stuff's here. You know what I mean? It wouldn't make sense for it to be abandoned in any way. Not to me, anyway. Sweet. Stack that, set obsidian, stack it again, and there we go. What'd you miss? You had to eat something. I was just making stuff. Not really much else to say, honestly. The ideas that I was getting from Poncho Hamster aren't too half bad. Oh, where'd I got it? Where'd I got it? It's in here somewhere. I know you're in here somewhere. Come on. There we go. Replace air with student. Okay. I hate how this just doesn't connect. I wish it would automatically update and connect. Stack. Set it obsidian, stack it again. That should zip it all up. Jack, what season of The Simpsons is this quote from? The insert name of your Pontiac Astro Wagon will go to the fan sitting in seat 0071 C. Montgomery Burns, Mass Boost. And here come the pretzels. Oh, God. Season 6? Or is that season 7? That was when... Was that when Homer's brother showed up? And he had Homer help him design a car or whatever. And that ended up backfiring spectacularly. I want to say that's what that episode was. But I could be very wrong. Not that episode, but it's around season 7. Okay, good. Because see, like, when somebody asks you, what's this Simpson quote from? They're quoting a Simpsons episode. It has to have been from the Golden Age somewhere. So season, 3 to season 12, isn't? Like, you've got a decent little chunk of time to search through, but you know, if you're an even passing Simpsons fan, you probably know more or less where it's from, or the general feel of it anyway. But yeah, damn, now everyone wants a glow squid. Yeah, I kind of don't want to do that, but fine. No, I'm only going to do it for Poncho and for Osmobite. Just because they were They were the special ones. Y'all gotta give me good ideas. Ideas that I like. Oh. Deep slate, not black. Okay. I'm special. Yeah. Yes, Season 8, Episode 11, The Twisted World of Marge Simpson. Ah. Whoops. Oh, that Marge Simpson in her twisted world. Okay. You gave me the idea to turn Space Valk to TNT. A bunch of people said that, though. It wasn't just you. I don't remember exactly who gave the idea. I just remember seeing it and being like, yeah, that's good. Ban. Give you a glow squid. See, EC Gaming, you wonder why I blocked you on Discord. This might have something to do with it. Oh. Oh no. Well, it should be alive. It shouldn't matter. There we go. Oh no. Go back in the water. Poncho hamster. Go in the water. Okay, it must be pushed out, I guess. There we go. Phew. Be a problem. We've had entities and dying glass panes. Oh, great. Well, I mean, I could always just set it to glass blocks. It's not the end of the world, but... Shit. I mean, surely it'll always be in contact with water, and that won't be an issue. There we go. Maybe I could put meteorite around the sky to go along with the space. Maybe. Yeah, glass wouldn't be as cool. You're not wrong. You wonder what? Thank you, Universalists. You are a credit to the team. Okay, fix water. Okay. Hopefully that does it. And hopefully these two don't die. I think I blocked him because he was a child. Like a literal child, and he just couldn't take no for an answer. And I was like, no, you're too young, you shouldn't be here. And he just couldn't understand. Which is precisely why he shouldn't be here. The irony. But oh well. Okay. Now, do I like that? I do like that. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, yeah, honestly, same for you. Yep, sometimes children are annoying, yeah. I keep making the same mistake of assuming that everybody I'm talking to is over the age of 18 and is, for the most part, aware of themselves and aware of their surroundings. And I keep forgetting that that's not a very high percentage of people. Shit. It isn't uncommon for someone to not know who the fuck they are, what they're doing, what they want, etc. Thankfully, I'm not like that. Ooh. I love that illumination effect it gives. For some reason, this reminds you of Bowser Jr. Boulevard. What? From Sports. Or Mario Sports. I don't know why, but okay. What Y level is this? 166. Oh, wait. There we go. Okay. Let's take a step back here. Let's go into the ghosty mode. Whoops. See how that looks from afar. I like that. Okay, the squids are gonna clip out. That's just how they are. Hitboxes are whack. What can I say? But as long as they're there as like a, I don't know, an Easter egg, if you will, I'm alright with that. You don't gotta necessarily be able to see them to know they're in there or anything like that. But they're in there forever and ever and ever. So yeah. Shaders are indeed sick, Osmobite. Oh. It's hard to believe 100 episodes have passed already. Well, at any rate, that is going to do it for me. Oh, you can't even see me. There we go. I look weird in my glowy crap, but at any rate, I will see y'all tomorrow for Freeform Tuesday. Catch y'all then. You're from Herm's Discord. Okay, well, take care, man. Did you have a puffer fish named Puff? Yes, at some point. I do actually like that idea. See y'all. I'm gonna head to bed myself. I got school for the first time in over a month and a half. Feels weird to be going back, but such is life. Y'all have a good one. Bye. Oh, and thank y'all for coming out. Thank y'all to those who donated. Y'all are the best of ever. And I will see y'all for tomorrow for Freeform Tuesday. Y'all take care now. You hear? Bye. Oh yeah, and look forward to No Life premiering tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. my time. So about 30 minutes before I start stream. So yeah, I will catch you all then.